What's up, everybody? It's your guy, Uncle Al, back with another episode of Uncle Al's Ski Trips. This time, we're heading to one of the most legendary ski spots in North America, Jackson Hole, Wyoming. If you're a skier or boarder, you probably heard the name. It's iconic, it's steep, it's gnarly, and it's everything you'd want in a mountain adventure. For those of you new here, this channel is all about embracing the ski bum lifestyle, pushing your limits, and just straight up having a good time on the mountain. Whether you're someone who's been carving turns for decades or just dreaming about strapping on skis for the first time, you're welcome here. Jackson Hole is probably the perfect place to do all of that and more. This trip isn't just about the epic terrain or the powder days, though there will be plenty of both. It's about sharing the experience of being out there on the hill where nothing else matters but the line in front of you. Skiing isn't just a sport, it's a way of life. The early mornings, the sore legs, the triumphs, even the wipeouts, it's all part of the story. Jackson Hole is one of those places that feels like it's been pulled from a skier's dream, and I'm so stoked to bring you along with this adventure. Whether you're dreaming of your own Jackson trip or here to see what the hype's all about or just here for the vibes, welcome, and let's dive into the plan. All right, so here's how the trip is going to go down. Monday, I land in Jackson right around 1 p.m. I'm just going to head straight to the hotel. I'm staying at the lodge at Jackson Hole, which I'm pretty sure they just did some renovations on it. So it's going to blend a little bit of that modern comfort with a nice rustic mountain town feel. It's the kind of place that makes you feel like you're a part of something special the moment you walk in. Once I'm settled, I'll pick up some essentials like snacks, extra layers, and maybe even a couple local brews. This will be all about getting prepped, waxing skis, plotting out the next couple days, and really just soaking in the mountain town vibe. All right, so Tuesday, day one on the mountain. I'm going to kick things off with the aerial tram and the Rendezvous Bowl, a true Jackson classic, just to get some warm-up laps in. This tram is more than just a lift. It's really a rite of passage. From the top, the view is breathtaking and the terrain is unreal. After that, I'll hit a few places up the Sublet Quad and dive into Bernie's Bowl, the Laramie Bowl, and hopefully the legendary Alta Chutes. These runs aren't just names on the map, they're challenges, each with their own personality. And if the snow gods are kind, I'll wrap up the day on the Hobacks. It's a long, flowing run that's all about speed and style, and it's a beautiful fall line. Wednesday, day two, and this one might change around. It really depends on the weather, but this is a day I've been dreaming about for a long time, and if you know me, you know I want to do Corbets. Known worldwide, this drop is the stuff of legends. It's steep, it's technical, and it's not for the faint of heart. If the weather conditions allow, I'll finally take the plunge into something that I've been dreaming about for years as a skier, and to me, it just feels like something that I need to accomplish. And beyond the adrenaline, there's just a sense of accomplishment that comes from standing at the top of something like that that's pushed skiers for decades. Hoping that is all allowable. After Corbett, I'll hit the 10 Sleep Bowl. I might even hike the Cirque, and to cap it off, I'll do some technical laps on the Marmot Double. This is probably going to be my big day, and so really depending on how the snow falls, I'll dictate if this is Wednesday or Thursday, but we'll have to just see what the snow gods give me. Moving on to Thursday. I'm excited about this one. So my dad's going to meet me out in Jackson, and Thursday is going to be ski day with dad. Really a highlight of the trip. My dad's been my ski buddy for as long as I can remember, starting at those young ages, and these days shared with him really mean the world to me. We're going to start with the Bridger Gondola, and I think we're going to hike into the Casper Bowl, see if we can get some hidden powder stashes. I've heard incredible things, and it's a spot that's as rewarding as it is challenging. It's about a 10-minute hike, and it's really about earning those pristine turns, and I couldn't think of a better person to share that experience with than with my dad. And afterwards, we'll keep it classic. We'll stay on that Casper Quad. The day really isn't just about skiing. It's about the connection, the shared laughs, and the memories will really carry forever. And I'm pretty excited about Thursday. And to top it off, I think we're gonna head to the Cowboy Bar for a true Jackson experience. I've heard the vibes there are unmatched, a classic mountain town energy with a side of old school charm. So it'll be a good day. And lastly, Friday. This is going to be the final full day of skiing. This is really going to be about exploring those glades and bowls I haven't hit yet. Might not be so demanding, but really about savoring my time and really enjoying the views and enjoying the company with my dad. So a few on my list, I have the Saratoga Bowl, the Washakie Glade, the Grizzly Glade. I've heard that these areas are really hidden gems, perfect for tree skiing and finding those untouched powder stashes. It's a day to savor really every turn, every view, and every moment on the mountain. Ski trips like this is why I fell in love with this sport in the first place, and why I continue to make efforts to do it as much as I can. And to finish the trip, I'll be flying out Saturday, February 1st. My flight's around 8 a.m., but you can bet I'll be daydreaming about this trip all the way home. The mountains have a way of sticking with you, and Jackson is the kind of place that really leaves a mark, so I'm excited. So the question is, why Jackson Hole? If you're wondering why Jackson Hole, let me break it down for you. This really isn't just another ski resort. It's a pilgrimage for skiers and snowboarders alike. The area tram alone, it opens up to some of the most iconic terrain in North America, like the Rendezvous Bowl, the Alta Chutes, and Corbet's Couloir for one. Each line offers its own blend of adrenaline, skill, and just pure joy. But Jackson just isn't for the experts. Sure, the steeps and the chutes get all the glory, but there's something here for everybody. Wide open bowls, perfectly spaced glades, and groomers that feel like they're straight out of a ski movie. The snow is light and dry, and when it's fresh, it's deep. There's a reason why skiers from around the world dream of this place. What really sets Jackson apart, though, is the vibe. It's authentic, it's rugged, and it's steeped in ski culture. From the locals who've been skiing these lines for decades to the first timers wide-eyed at the base of the tram, there's a sense of community. That's just hard to find elsewhere. Every lift ride, every run, every story swapped over beer at the end of the day, it all adds up to something truly, truly special. Another thing I'm really excited about is ski day with Dad. So let's talk about Thursday. For me, skiing just isn't about the terrain or snow. It's really about who you share it with. And my dad has been there for some of my best ski days, and this trip will definitely not be an exception. There's something about sharing the mountain with family that makes every turn, every laugh, every lift line, and every fall that much better. We'll start with the Bridger Gondola, which offers some stunning views and access to some of the best terrain on the mountain. From there, it's a short hike to the Casper Bowl, and the trek is definitely worth it from what I see. The bowl offers untouched lines, playful terrain, and that unbeatable feeling of earning your turns. After the Casper Bowl, we'll keep it mellow with some classic laps on the Casper Quad. These are those runs where you can let loose and find a rhythm and just kind of enjoy the ride. And we'll finish off that day at the Cowboy Bar. I've heard it's a must-visit spot, and I can't wait to see what all the hype's about. Sharing a drink and swapping stories with my dad is the perfect way to cap off an unforgettable day. So there you have it, the game plan for Uncle Al's ski trips to Jackson Hole. I'm beyond stoked to share this journey with you, whether you're a hardcore skier or just here for the ride. I hope this trip inspires you to get out there and embrace the mountains. If you're watching on YouTube, drop a comment below. What do you want to see? Are there runs you've always wanted to ski? Questions about the terrain? Just let me know, and I'll do my best to cover it. If you're tuning in on Instagram Live, hit me up with any questions you have in real time. That will be on Monday night prior to skiing on Tuesday. Let's make this a community adventure. All right, guys, time to clip in and get after it. Jackson Hole, here we come.